Good morning, y'all. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I want you to hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. I do want to give a shout out to all of my subs, both my day ones, of course, and my new subs for continuing to support this channel. I also want to give a shout out and a salute to the whole Lions Den, both basketball and as well as boxing communities. Uh, Rocking with y'all 10 toes down. Ted, I see you in here, brother. What's up with it, man? Brown sugar, the beautiful, lovely brown sugar is in the building. And first and foremost, man, let me start off before I get into this. I want to send a prayer up to the victims that lost their lives in this situation. Um, you know, Sugar Mama, she's got she's she's boots on the ground, so she knows quite a bit about this situation. She's there. That's her neck of the woods. When we talk about the Baltimore Bridge, when we talk about the whole DMV area, Washington D.C., I got, of course, I have family out that way. Okay, and I know people on the East Coast. Okay. Yes, please hit the like button now. Sugar, I'm gonna need you on this one because, of course, you're gonna always correct me when I'm wrong about something, or if something needs to be, if just to keep me on my toes, so to speak. But I was looking at the news. Uh, the governor, he actually came out and spoke. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, of course, the Francis Scott Key, um, and think about that. I'm really trying to contain myself because just think about the name of that bridge, okay? But anyways, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna go ahead and report that. But every time I think about Francis Scott Key and I think about the whole Star Spangled Banner, which really doesn't mean nothing. Especially it means the complete opposite of what it was written for. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, the Francis Scott Key Bridge, uh, it had collapsed because of course, a ship had ran into it or whatnot and caused a collapse. And if I'm not mistaken, there was 6 lives lost, unless they counted some more. Okay. You said honestly, I hate to say it, but that was done on purpose. You know what? And I really don't want to listen. I really don't want to, as bad as I want to. You know what I'm saying? That's in the back of my mind. But I'm really just trying to say that look at the economy now, okay, and look at what we're about to face. Hitman, what's up, man? Um, it's a big distraction, and I know it's a lot. Come through them waters. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Now look. All right. They came out and they said, of course, this project is going to take uh, years to fix, but it's been estimated that according to them, that it's going to be approximately $15 million per day. Okay, and that's not including the 3 billion for claims costs, because of course you have to do a claim when it comes to this situation. Okay, so that's even more money that they're putting in to the taken from the economy and stuff. And not only that, Sugar knows this. Okay, that Baltimore Bridge is actually the it's like the 11th largest port when it comes to shipping goods and imports in, and it's the number one. It's uh, the number one import way for trucking and automobile products and agricultural imports too as well. And of course, there were some others, but it wasn't the number one. But they were high on the list. It's a main port, and I think it's like 70% of the products go through that bridge. And so I know some people are looking, oh, this isn't a big deal. Well, it is a big deal. Um, and not only that, it's estimated like I think it's like 15,000 jobs. Um, it can impact about roughly 15,000 jobs is what they're saying. So let's put it in perspective. I'm gonna get to you right quick in a minute, sugar. Let's put it in perspective, right? You have a port, all right, and when we're talking about transportation, when we're talking about logistics, okay, when we're talking about warehouses, we're talking about contractors, blah 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 blah, right? These people have to have their products on time, okay? If they don't have their products on time, that's going to impact their business, especially when you talk about shipping to places like Asia, stuff like that. Well, the reason why it's going to impact the economy is because the project is going to take years upon years to fix, okay? And they're going to be shedding out more money. Not to mention that the Biden administration, like Sugar was talking about, they've already put in a plan in play to get rid of the fuel in the economy by 2032. Okay, they're gonna make the majority of cars, or they're fighting to make majority of cars electric run. So that's you're gonna get hit with a double whammy, and it's gonna affect the economy. You know what I'm saying? So like Sugar was saying, I can agree with her in terms of, okay, this this is a designed plan, unfortunately. Okay, it's like a master plan, so to speak. But I guarantee you, them drugs is gonna come through. There's gonna be a lot of overdoses this summer, and then they're gonna rebuild the bottom of it. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So it, you know, I look at this right here, right, and a lot of people they're probably not looking at this as a big deal, but there's unfortunately going to be a lot more of this happening. Um, Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. Now you got people because of trauma. Whenever they do get it built again, you're gonna have people that's not even gonna want to go across that bridge anymore. Okay. Um, like I said, I feel they had to tear it down to rebuild. It definitely, yeah. And he was saying that they're gonna have to they're already removing the twisted steel from the north part of the bridge. They're already on it. You know what I'm saying? And they have to be on it. And the military is involved. Okay, that's what he was saying because they've got 24. They have like so many tugboats. They got different type of minor ships and stuff that are going to be. I can't remember the number, and I'm gonna be putting this information in the description so that you will be able to take a look at it. But I wanted to talk about this, man, because I feel a way about this, and I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh yeah, well it happened by some sort of it was non it wasn't no coincidence, you know. some people really do feel like it was a design plan, and Sugar's gonna give you the real. We can only say so much on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm limiting some of the stuff that I say. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that we all have to come to agreement to is the fact that it's a nasty world, okay, that we live in. It's a nasty society, and I look at this and I'm like, you know, these people that are controlling, and I know some people are going to sit up there and they're going to say some silly stuff like, okay, well, accidents happen and stuff like that. Not like this, man. Not like this. Dirty business and this. Yeah, exactly. And that's a lot of people's way to work. You're having to take you you're talking about a commute. And Sugar, I don't know the distance and everything. You probably know it, sweetie. But you're talking about a distance that, okay, it might have, let's say, because I don't know the distance, like I said, might have took maybe 40 minutes to get to work. Now, because that situation has taken place, it might have, increased the time that you have to get to work. It just throws everything off. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Matt? Um, yeah, happy Easter to everybody that celebrates it, man. Um, yes, I'm very careful how I word. I do. No, 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 no. Nah, it's all right. You don't have to apologize for anything, sweetie. I'm talking about. Um, that's why, like, soon I'm gonna be coming with several different outlets to where we could come and we could speak our mind and talk how I used to talk on here. You know what I'm saying? Because I've toned it down a lot. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna disrespect people. You know how they be disrespecting people on the other channel. But I'm talking about really getting blunt and really going in depth about things like I want to. You know. But I'm gonna be real with you, okay? Uh, they criticized Trump about everything that went on with the whole George Floyd stuff and all that, the riots and all that other stuff that took place and stuff. But okay, this does fall on the Biden administration. It does, and Biden, we have to point the fingers in his way. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well, he doesn't have any control over that human being, stuff like that." You do have the ultimate control. Listen, there's a red button that you could push, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I work there, so yeah, exactly. An hour and 40 minutes to work. I know, baby. I know, I know. You know what I'm saying? And I told Sugar when it happened, you know, and I, at first, because when I first saw it, there wasn't, I didn't see any death toll or anything. You know what I'm saying? But then I said, wait a minute, let me see what's happening. Let me see how it happened because I had got notification on it, but I just glanced at it and I said, wait a minute, it said I-695. And I was like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what made me, and I was like, wait a minute, I got people, well, I don't know if anybody has people, all over the United States like I do, but I do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ted, man, it's a sad situation. Um, it's a costly situation too.